Weather, good to see you. Weather and sunshine won out today. It was a hot day, and we finally got back out on our field out here. We need to get out here several more times for next week. It's a different turf, and we're finishing up a couple of soccer games, so they got it painted for us, so we're ready to go for a few days now. Hopefully we can get some good work done on it. Looking ragged. We got a lot of work to do. We're struggling on offense, just getting that identity in practice, but I think we're just feeling sorry for ourselves because, this is what, close to 20 days in a row. We need to play somebody, see where we're at, and so we'll do that next Thursday. But defense is getting a little better. Offense is a little sluggish. We're starting to catch the ball a little bit more, but still making a lot of mistakes. Quarterbacks, Hayden has got to get better. He didn't have a very good day today, nor did the other two. So it's whether we drop it or not, it's still all on the quarterbacks. And so we got to do a better job putting the running game together and the passing game together at the same time. I think we're going to be fine in the kicking game. Geraci's coming back. He punted today for the first time after hurting his leg out here in the first scrimmage. And we're in pretty good shape there, but we got a lot of work to do. We'll go tomorrow, and then we'll have walkthroughs on Saturday, and then go back full speed again on Sunday. Questions?
Gantz, what's his status?
He's got a tender IT band, and he's kicking a few, not a whole lot, but our other kicker's done a good job. He's about 90% in camp, so we feel good about him. He's had a good camp.
So you expect Gantz to play Thursday?
I don't know. We'll have to wait till Monday. They're not going to let him kick full speed, and if he's not ready to go early next week, we'll just go with Posey.
Is it pulled muscle? Is that what he had?
Yeah, strain, just a strain. And when kickers they're like golfers.
You had,
I'm sorry.
Leahy also has been.
Leahy twisted his knee. He'll be back Sunday. He'll start practice Sunday.
Anybody else that's?
No, Idarius Ray today. He's kind of strained his back a little bit when we pulled him out. He's really improved. He's one of our most improved players. So we moved the second team guy up and worked him. But we're getting better on the offensive line. We just got a lot of. We need to compete against somebody else other than our D line. Our D line's been playing pretty good, and made them work hard, real hard. So it's been a good competition between offense and defensive line. Now today we did scout teams for the first time. Tomorrow we're going to go back against each other. We need to get better.
You mentioned Deontay Buckley with us the other day. How bizarre of a story is that?
It's amazing. I can remember at higher ground my first year here, he come up to me and said, "Coach, I want to play tailback." We had him in like a fullback position, and he wanted to go play tailback somewhere. And I tried to talk him out of it, so he transfers. And then a year or so later, he's been walking back. I want to come back. And so he lost his scholarship because we obviously we didn't have one to give him, and so he's paid his way and worked hard. And did a great job for us in the scout team last year. Now I think he'll see the fruits of his labor, next week because he's worked really hard.
Is he gonna play?
He'll play. Yeah, he'll play on every special team, and he'll play at running back some. I don't know who's running 3 right now between he and Banchbach. They're pretty close.
So he still doesn't have a scholarship?
No.
What did you think when he came back? Told you he wanted to come back?
Well, I'd give everybody a second chance, and he thought he was doing the right thing. I tried to talk him out of it. I knew the situation he was getting into. Of course, he had to go down a classification, and he got tired of riding those buses and eating Minnesota sandwiches. So.
Have you ever had anything like that before?
First time I've ever heard of that. The guy leaving with scholarship. And I've heard walk-ons leaving and coming back, but he's a great kid. He worked hard, and he was working hard then. He just legitimately wanted to be a tailback, and we'd brought Jose and Rod in along with Tion, and the writing on the wall was he was going to struggle to get there. Now he's come back and it's done a heck of a job.
What did you tell him when you tried to talk to him? When you tried to say it's not a good idea to leave?
Well, it's when you leave, you're basically starting over, and you got to make sure you pick the right place out of where you want to be, the type of offense. And this was going to fit him well here. He just got a little antsy.
You just need to be more patient.
Yeah, just need to be more patient. His time will come, and it's come. But he's been around the world. And
to Indiana and back.
Yeah, Indiana and back.
So he's got 2 years left, right?
No, this is it.
This
is it.
Okay. So he had to sit out before he went to Indiana State, and he had to sit out again last year.
Yeah. No, when you go down in 1AA from 1A, you don't have to sit out.
Okay. So he sat out.
Came back as a junior, and now he's a senior.
Okay.
He had redshirted his
first year. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That's
You talked about the defense improving. What do you like about this defense so far that you're seeing?
Well, first of all, we're healthy. We haven't, knock on wood, we hadn't missed a lot of snaps with guys that are first and second team, and we've pushed them hard. We've changed a few things up, coverage-wise, front-wise, but we're still a technique team, and we're just growing up. I mean, these guys have been doing it. Most of them have been doing it now for 3 years, and I like the maturity on the team. We've got good leadership from Zach and Mike Tyson in the secondary, and then Pace and on the line, and then Eric Wilson at linebacker. Those guys have been very good in terms of motivation and pushing guys to get better from the first day of camp and even out here in the summer. So their hard work's going to pay off. You know, I don't know where we'll be on defense starting early, but we look a lot better and we'll play a lot more guys. And you know, they're looking forward to playing. I think last year they win every game just kind of depending on outscoring the other team. This year we got to win some games on defense. We got to do that. We got to start that tradition here of winning games on defense. And I know people don't like 17 to 14 games and stuff like that. We've kind of got used to scoring in the 30s on offense, but with the changeover on offense, with the new faces and coaches and players, you know, there's going to be some games that we're going to have to play overhead on defense and create turnovers.
Don't like a 17 to 14 win more than a 34 to 31 loss.
That's right. Or what was the Memphis game last year?
Bad. Coach Gilhammer.
53-46.
Yeah.
How much difference has he made with the secondary and technique and bringing his experience from the NFL?
Well, I think first of all his experience and him being in the NFL, the players kind of opens their eyes. You know, the guys he's coached. And then he's a kind of an easygoing guy. He can coach guys because he's used to dealing with the big money players. And so these guys they just want to learn. Our guys want to learn technique and fundamentals. And he pretty much changed everything, what we were doing technique-wise. And they kind of recognized that, hey, you know, here's a guy that's been up there, done that in the next level. He's made other guys better. Why don't we just listen to him? And they did. And it didn't take long for him to really catch on to his style of coaching, listening, coming up, watching film with him. So it's been fun to watch.
At what point would you feel comfortable or feel confident that offense can put up those 30-point, 28-point games? What do you need to see here on the field that would make you feel confident that can happen?
I'm going to need to, and we make big plays out here. You know, we haven't been that consistent with the receivers running wrong routes and those things. But I think there's no doubt. I think we can average high 20s and low 30s, you know, this season for an average, which is very good. Kicking game's going to be better, but on offense, we just can't turn the ball over. I mean, we had a good offense last year, but we were our own worst enemies. So we need to go into the games more confident and protect the football and play as a team on offense and defense.
You good?
All right, guys. Thanks for showing up.